Hello, hello, my beloved live leaders. How are you doing? I hope you are enjoying your day so far. If you're brand new here, welcome. I hope you like what we have to share with you. This, your channel, is for personal development help, tips that is going to help you move forward with your life, increase your self-love, and we can also share this with others so that we can change one life at a time. If you have been coming, you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you have been watching these videos but haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I know that this is going to benefit you a lot. And remember to share this with others. Now, the topic for today is quite interesting. And it happens to all of us at some point in life or even multiple times during our life cycle. What I'm talking about why am I clung? Or in other words, why am I stuck in life? Because everything that we see or everything that we have in life or live can cause us to feel that sentiment or that feeling at some point in life. But before I dive right into the topic, we're going to go to the intro, and you know the drill, right? While the intro is playing, I want you to give me your takeaways in the comments below. What have been your experience when it comes to feeling stuck? Have you feel stuck one time in life, or it has been happening to you more frequently than you thought? So let's go to the intro and we'll be right back. Okay, so welcome back. And as I said, we're talking about why am I stuck or why am I clung? It's the same thing. Everything we see that is around us, that we touch, is in constant movement. The buildings, the highways, our bodies, everything that you can put your eyes on is in constant movement. Even the earth goes around the sun 360 days. I'm sorry, 365 days. Although we cannot feel it, we can see it and experience it through what we call the night and day. And it's part of the law. Night comes right after day, whatever happens. So the universe operates in constant movement. Knowing that we are all connected, our nature is to keep moving no matter what happens. So why do I feel or why do I get this feeling and why do I say that I am stuck or why are you feeling stuck? And people tend to say and think that they are stuck at some point in life. And why is that? The truth is that you can get stuck mentally due to the events, circumstances, situations, making some people unable to pass the page and move on with their lives. There are a couple of reasons why people might feel that they are stuck in their lives. Number one would be that it's because they don't have a clear idea of what they want to do with the rest of their lives. Sadly, this represents 90% of the population. The other reason could be that they are not taking action toward their goals. And this goes hand to hand with the first reason. If you're unsure, what do you want out of life? You need to start figuring it out. This process might take some time, but it's worth every minute of it. On the other hand, if you're not taking action toward your goals, it's time to figure out what's holding you back. And it can be different reasons, different causes. It can be maybe thoughts, habits, lack of knowledge, discipline, There are many more that we can talk about. So if you're part of the first reason, the second one, or both that I mentioned above, it is time for you to reflect in your life. What would you love to do with your life? And this exercise is an individual process everyone should go through. Once you have a good idea of what you want, you must start taking action towards achieving it. If you're not taking action, it's easy to think you're stuck. And here is where we come to one of the causes that might make you feel that you are stuck. And I'm talking about emotional attachment. Because this thought may trigger different emotions depending on the event, influencing the mind to fill it up with more negative thoughts. Precisely what happens is that the person might be reliving one event repeatedly in their mind every day, every week, every year, which adds blame, anger, denial, frustration, and many other emotions, many more emotions that can bottle up and trigger a major event in time. Especially if this involves a loved one or losing someone very close to you, which takes some time to overcome. But the question is, how much time is enough? This period is what we catalog as limbo. The more they focus on it, the more they are drawn to it. However, everyone has a different period to overcome or assimilate the situation and to start moving forward, which cannot be forced, causing humans to get easily attached to another person or their pet or even a habit that makes them feel some temporary relief, which can escalate fast, creating a mental breakdown and can only be overcome with the help of a health professional. So when they are in this state of mind and can be easily attached to something else, because remember that when they're in that state of mind, they're vulnerable. And sometimes many people do that. They attach to something else to try to overcome it. And here is where it can be very dangerous. Now, we make a huge mistake sometimes because, and let me put an example. If you went through a very bad situation or a hard moment in your life, you were able to overcome that situation in 2 weeks or maybe less. Someone else are going through a similar event, but it is not taking them 2 weeks. It's taking them more time. Sometimes instead of being there to help them, we judge them and say, but why are you taking so much time? You need to get out of that. Instead of saying that, we need to be supportive and help them. Because remember, everyone has a different pace. Not everyone is going to overcome something that fast. Some people might take more time. It all depends on emotional attachment and different other baggage that can come in place at the moment. So the best thing is that if they're taking too much time and you're seeing that they're taking too much time, don't let them know that. Try to bring professional help for them to be or have the support they need instead of judging them. Furthermore, some other people might get stuck due to making bad decisions, which can cause unwanted results, provoking the same type of emotions. Maybe not on a large scale, but it can cause feeling stuck. Others experience being stuck in a learning process. And this can happen a lot. You are learning something brand new. There's so much information that you are absorbing in such a short period of time that your mind, you feel that your mind is completely, and there is where you can start feeling stuck as well. And that's normal. When that happens, you need to take a moment and breathe. Because if you keep saying to yourself, I'm stuck, guess what? You're sending the command to the universe and to your subconscious mind that will attract more of that feeling. So when you start feeling that you're overwhelmed, that you are stuck, the best thing is to relax, take a few seconds, relax, breathe. And if you have to get up, go and take some, get some fresh air or take a walk, it's okay. If you have to do it, do it. But don't stay there saying to yourself, no, I'm stuck, I'm feeling stuck, I'm overwhelmed. Because you're building it up and you're attracting more of that same feeling over and over every single minute. Okay? Now, here is where we are going to use a technique that can help a lot. And you can use it especially when you're in that state of mind that you feel stuck, you feel overwhelmed, you can't breathe, you can do it. And is what we call it auto-analysis. When you feel stuck, you can ask yourself the following questions before reaffirming that you're stuck. Because sometimes, remember, everything comes as a thought first, and then you spit it out. So when you feel that you're stuck, you need to ask yourself, what lessons do I need to learn from this event to reactivate my life? There's a saying that things happen for a reason. And we get stuck in the rut and getting in circles instead of trying to find a solution-oriented mindset. We focus on the problem, I'm stuck, instead of trying to get away from it and focus on a solution. And that is why we need to ask ourselves or use this auto-analysis. Sometimes we need to learn something from it. That is going to allow us to grow stronger and to be better so that we don't have to do this again. Or when this happens and we feel that we are in the same situation, we know what to do. So we grow out of it, grow stronger, grow better. The second question that you can ask yourself, what do I need to do first? Coming back to taking action. Because you have to start making decisions, and you have to start with one thing. So what do I need to do first to get out of this? And the other question that you can ask yourself is, do I need help with this? And this question can be very tough. But it's good to ask those questions, because once you ask that type of question, you're going to get an answer, which is going to take you away from the problem that is in front of you. And you're going to try to find a solution. So remember, we need to explore other solutions that will work in our favor. So let me repeat the three questions. What lessons do I need to learn from this event to reactivate my life? What do I need to do first? And if I need help. Now, if you hear some noise in the background, the day is really windy. just in case you hear something weird. It's not ghost, it's the wind. Now, there are many other techniques to do the same thing. And maybe the traditional way might not work for you. Like there are many other ways to peel an orange, right? Which style will suit you best? You might not peel the orange the same way someone else does, but that's the way it works for you. This is the exact same thing. Then take some time to explore the ideas that surface once you ask those questions. And remember that this step alone requires some research too, for you to familiarize yourself and start experimenting. It's good to do life experiments. And this might be the moment for you to start doing when you're in that state of mind that you feel stuck. After doing the steps above, and you still have that feeling, take a few minutes. Do something completely unrelated, like, as I said, taking a short walk, or maybe listen to your favorite song, allowing your mind to relax and to get off that situation. And these can be ways to relax. Listening to your favorite song puts you in that mood of, yeah, and it relaxes you automatically. It is always good to see things with a fresh pair of eyes, which can trigger some positive solutions that will allow you to move forward during the day. You might have to go, or you might have to go over the steps for days. Now, this might not work on the first attempt. Before having a clear path of what's happening, but keep doing it. Consistency is key. Remember, we don't master something in one day. Maybe there are people that might be able to master it in a day. I'm not going to say no. There are people with much capabilities and great capabilities to do that. Maybe you're not that person. But this exercise, you can do it. If the first time it doesn't work, don't worry. Consistency is key. And then you can master it. And once you master it, you're not going to feel stuck again. A stressful mind will bring, guess what? Frustration, leading to anger, increase in more negative experiences, which we don't want right now. But if you're caught up in that rut, it is easy. It is easy to fall back into the whole circle again. Keep an open mind will be your best friend. When things start to feel upright or uptight in your mind, depending on the severity of it, you might need professional help as well to unfold and overcome those traumas. Because sometimes these emotions, when they're triggered, remember I talked about when they're bottled up, it can cause a massive event in the future. Sometimes even doing these exercises, you might feel that, wow, this is not working. And instead of relaxing, it's feeling more uptight and you're feeling like everything is going up. There is where there might be something else that is triggering and feeding this emotion, or feeding that you feel overwhelmed, you feel stuck. And it can involve a trauma. And for you to get out of these traumas, you might need a professional person to be there for you, to help you release those traumas and start from scratch. So it all depends on the severity of it and how fast it can start escalating and how often it happens to you. Now, this process will help you get to know yourself, which is key here, and will allow you to overcome any similar future event because feeling stuck may not be a one-time thing. And as I said, this can start being a frequent situation, a frequent event. It can happen more than once. Having the tools and processes that you can rinse and repeat, and each time you will grow stronger and more confident. So if this has happened to you more than once, it's normal. We grow out of challenges. If we don't have challenges, our life is dull, boring, flat. Sometimes those challenges are going to create overwhelmment, feeling stuck. And here is where you can implement those processes and tools that I mentioned previously. So just let me repeat to recap the two reasons that you can feel stuck is because number one, you don't have any idea what you want. That is normal. 95% of the population doesn't. The second one might be that you're not taking action despite what you know or knowing or having a clear path where you want to go. You're not taking action toward those goals. But if that happens, you need to figure out what is holding you back. And those things that are holding you back can be the events that you're living, the situations, and these can be attached to different emotions that can be there and have been accumulating there for years that after they're bottled up can cause this massive event where you might need some assistance. But before that happens, if you are feeling stuck, remember to do the autoanalytic process, which is asking yourselves the questions, what lessons do I need to learn from this event to reactivate my life? What do I need to do first? And if I need some help. After you do that, to generate a solution-oriented, you can do some research using Google. Maybe a book that you have been reading can guide you through as well to be able to find those solutions that you can start using. Not only for one time, you can use it every single time. Keep an open mind. If you're still feeling stuck, maybe it's time to get up. Maybe it's time to breathe. It's time to listen to your favorite song. Do something completely unrelated. Take a walk. Because a fresh pair of eyes might be what you need at that moment to start seeing the solution-oriented focus. And remember that if things are still escalating, you're still feeling uptight in your mind, this can be something bigger, a trauma or a few traumas that you have been accumulating for the past few years. And when that happens, even if you do these exercises, you might need the big dogs. I'm talking about professional help. Don't put that aside. If you feel that you really need help, the best thing is to look for professionals when it comes to that, because they might be the only ones that can be able to help you identify the traumas and help you release them. But these exercises will also help you to start working. So if you do it once and it doesn't work, don't worry. You can master it in time and rinse and repeat. Because as I said, it's going to allow you to grow stronger and more confident. And one of our purpose in life is to be a better version each and every single day. Each day. And once we learn to do that, our lives are going to be brand new. I can tell from personal experiences. So if you like this video, if you like what we just talked about, you can comment below. Let us know, what do you think? If you have any topic that you want to talk about, you want to discuss, put it in the comments below. You can also email us so that we can help you out. If you need any coaching, I'm here for you. Also remember to click the like button, subscribe, and share this, because remember, our purpose for this channel, sharing is caring. And if you know someone that is going through a situation like this and needs some assistance, share this video with them. Because as I said, sharing is caring, and we can change one life at a time. So thank you so much for taking the moment to watch this video. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, afternoon, wherever you are.